All right, guys, we have a bunch of new features that just dropped. So let's start off with international phone support, upgraded plans, and ingestion logs. Really a big one here is Australian and international phone numbers now display correctly, regardless of how the supplier sends them. So we have phone formatting now, which is super nice. I'll show you right now how you can use phone formatting and how it looks. Let's see, I'm upgrading your plan. Exactly. Ingestion logs on lead detail. Super cool. You can see exactly what data the supplier sent, including IP, user agent, and raw payload. So let's start off here. So if we go back here, look at me. Go here. So the phone formatting. So let me show you how you can use this. So if we go to one of our demo campaigns here, and if I go to triggers, automations, if I go here to email, so we have phone. This is the raw phone number. So it like, there's no phone formatting, but if you do phone formatted, it's going to give you that formatted phone depending on what your phone setting is here. So if you go here, now we have formatting for phones. You have Australia, US, Canada, UK, Mexico. So if you click Australia, it's going to format your phones for Australia. And even when a lead comes in, here, this is going to be formatted based on that specific phone formatting. So that's huge. And let's see, ingestion logs. So this is pretty cool. If we go here to logs at the campaign level, if you have a supplier that's sending some leads, some test leads to you, you can go in here, see how they're submitting the data, see what the error was. You can see details about their IP, endpoint, what endpoint are they using, etc. So you can try to help debug any issues there on their end, and you can see all the logs here directly, which is super cool. The other one is onboarding checklist redesigned with a progress bar. So it's this here, this onboarding checklist looks a lot cleaner whenever you onboard, so you can make sure you're fully onboarded into lead distro. Ping, post, fix, formatted phone and templates, lead URL variable. We went over that. Ping post suppliers can now send pings correctly. The ping endpoint was returning 404 is now live. Yeah, definitely if you're doing ping post campaigns, that's super huge. Using phone formatted, kind of what we went over right now. Using lead URL and automation templates to include a direct link to the lead and lead distro. So this is really cool. We sent ourselves Slack automations to our Slack channel. So you can do something like this, right? You put their new lead, first name, whatever, and then you can actually put the lead URL by doing something like this. So if I go in here and then I have lead ID, and yeah, so you have lead ID. So then you can do something like this where you can build your URL, and it's something like that, right? So then you can put the URL, and in the Slack message, you can just click on it and it'll take you directly to the lead, which is kind of cool and nice to have. So you can get that lead ID in your templates. Empty fields on lead detail now show a subtle NA badge instead of plain text. It's just kind of a nice thing here, but essentially if I go to one of these and there's NA for any of these values, it just kind of stands out really nicely like that. Other big thing, now that if we go back to the campaign, which is nice and super helpful, especially for us, is if you use this email template here, this table email template, let me show you the preview. It's this nice, just clean, new lead template. You can actually hide these values if it's empty. So for example, if your email field is optional in your funnel and it's empty, you can just click this, skip if empty, and it won't send it in your email, which is nice. So you don't just have a bunch of blank fields. So that's super cool. And also another pretty cool thing is just trigger events. Before you can only select one trigger event. Now you can select multiple here. Trigger events, which is cool. Also, we have different scopes now. So you have campaign-wide deduplication. So duplicate leads within 1 day are blocked entirely. No buyer receives them. Or per buyer deduplication. Buyers who already received the lead are skipped. Others can still receive them. And also now we can match by both phone and email, which is really cool. In-app support, email preview, safe for automations. Get help directly from the app. Submit bug reports, feature requests, or questions with screenshots. So if you do Command J or Control J, you'll open up this AI assistant. Now we have our AI docs linked here. We have an auto execute feature, and then you can select your campaign so you can ask or work on a specific campaign with the AI assistant. And if we have a support feature, so if you do /support, you get this nice widget here where you can submit a support ticket, add screenshots, and our team gets an email, Slack, and it gets logged in our support tracking system. Also at the bottom right, we have these nice little buttons. One of them is for roadmap. So you can come in here and suggest a feature. All the features get sorted by most voted on. So you can see white label and custom domains is very popular. Multi-currency support. Looks like we got 2 votes there. And this allows you to vote for what you want us to build next on the platform. Because ultimately, we're building this for you guys. So whatever you guys want to see, that's what we're going to be focusing on. So that's huge. We have the what's new change log here that you can see. Earn Money is our affiliate program. Make sure to sign up for that and start earning affiliates. We're going to change this to $2.99 a month because although $4.99 might be the average, makes it more clear. That's our lowest. At $2.99, this will be updated. But essentially, join our affiliates, earn money. And here's a Get Help button similar to the bug reporting feature. And you can always submit feedback here. Email, campaign level logs. Yep, we went over that. Email automation testing shows are rendered. So whenever you send a test email, it will render the HTML preview instead of the raw code. Deleting an automation now requires confirmation. So this one's kind of annoying. The other day I was deleting an automation down here. I had a few automations. I deleted one. I accidentally deleted an extra one. So now it gives you a pop-up so you don't accidentally delete automations. Error reason, badges now only appear on rejected leads instead of all lead statuses, which is, I think it's like if a lead gets rejected, it gets rid of the rejected reason once it gets reaccepted. So those are some of the big updates. A few other kind of things we have now are in our charts. We can actually see duplicates. So the yellow is for duplicates, so you can track duplicates over time. This was very needed as we started getting a few duplicates in our funnels recently, so we wanted to see that in real time. And also, this one's huge. We have reporting. We got a report scheduled. We have internal P&L reports, client lead reports. So you click here, put your client in, and you can send them a weekly report every single Monday. This is one of the templates. Coming soon, maybe in the next day or two, we have a new template that looks super clean. It looks very like organic, like if you sent it, you can actually connect your own Gmail account. So it sends from your own Gmail account. So it looks like you sent it, which is super cool. And that template's coming out pretty soon. So you're going to be able to connect your Gmail, send your client's template, emails from here, email reports, which is really cool. And other thing we have coming soon is white labeled custom domains. So if we look at here, that's pretty popular in white label custom domains. That's coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that.